Isaac Newton's college is now built, so it's time to carry on. Now, what you're going to see me doing right here is trying to adjust my my science rate and my scientists to find the optimal science rate so that I discover text as quickly as possible, but I don't waste science. So, what you do is you adjust, you maximize your science rate and set everyone to scientists that you can, and then you lower it until you get to the lowest value that you can that has the same number of turns for research. And then you basically adjust everything so that you basically have the fewest number of scientists and the lowest science rate that can still get you the same amount of technologies per turn. Now, the danger of doing this is that if your science rate adjusts, like if your key civ changes because you have different your amount of money changes or something like that, then you might lose out. This actually happens to me, I think, later on in the game several times. So that's something to keep in mind. Yeah, that's what I'm doing right there. So basically, I needed a certain amount of science, and then you adjust your. Adjust your scientists to match, or to get the exact minimum. Oh, well, here I'm looking at the top 5 cities. I'm the top. And just take a look at the wonders of the world, too. Something I forgot to do earlier in the game. So you have to readjust your science rate, your science production after every technology that you get. Because after every technology, the price goes up a little bit. So if you've been that precise, you need to readjust. Now you'll notice that I stopped putting in the okay, here I'm making the Zulus angry. And about now is when I do something really silly. I go and I talk to them again right away after they're that much annoyed. So then I refuse to get involved with the Greeks again, and they get mad and cancel the alliance. So I believe what I was saying is that, well, here now they declare, or you have to adjust your science rate every turn. So the next thing you're gonna notice is that I've stopped recording most of the conversations I have with foreign nations. Or the results anyway. I just got tired of doing it. If there's anything you're really interested in, post a comment and I'll explain exactly what happened there. But it just got boring, and I think what happened is I did a whole bunch, and then for some reason the program quit on me, and I lost a whole bunch of work. And after that, I basically figured, why bother? Because it's a fair amount of work to actually go through all this stuff and record what the conversation was, and then type it in as a comment, and figure out how long it should be and all that. At this point, it's all just routine, more or less, anyway. Oh yeah, here I make up with the Spanish and give them all sorts of stuff. Especially because I might have enough, I might be successful enough in the power rating to actually get up to their level. See, what the power rating does is it counts the number of citizens and the number of technologies you have and the amount of gold you have. And based on that, it sort of calculates how powerful your nation is. Now, for whatever reason, a citizen is worth like a couple of technologies actually, and I think it's like a couple hundred gold per citizen as well. So if you get a lot of gold in a short period of time, you can increase in the power rating, and that can alter your key civilization. Or you might get technologies or whatever. So, made peace with the Zulus, which is nice. You really want to avoid going to war if you can in the one city challenge. Yeah, and so there you can see there that Pompeii is using a square from... Oh, here I got railroad. But Pompeii is using a square from Berlin. And I don't think I noticed that right away. But when I did, I stopped improving it, because otherwise the AI would just stay there. I think my plan was actually to go and improve another square that the city could use and hope that they would move their citizen. See, I couldn't use a military unit for that to get them to get off because we're still allies. But, okay, yeah, here I have an engineer to work on. The city. Now, let's listen to this music. It's some of my favorite. Now, right before that Wonder video and during the World of Jules Verne music that I stopped to listen to because I really liked it, you saw me load the game after after getting a city out of a hut, or I guess it's a village or something. I don't remember exactly what they're called. Technically, usually it's just referred to as hut. So it's as a standard for. So as I was saying, it's standard to save the game before you enter any hut, and then you go and you load the game if you happen to get an advanced tribe. Now there's some kinds of terrain you don't have to worry about that on, because advanced tribes don't really pop up on forest or swamp or stuff like that. So sometimes you don't have to bother anyway. Because if you don't save, you're supposed to go and replay the game exactly as you did before, and that's a hassle. It can be in some cases. So, another freight delivery there. I was kind of unlucky with the amount of freight or caravans I was actually able to deliver this game. Sometimes you can actually get a whole bunch of different ones, like based on how the supply and demand changes. But I didn't do all that great with it in this game. So about now I'm preparing. Oh, here I think I bought that knight mainly for cannon fodder, cause it was a unsupported unit. So I think I wanted to have a couple extras just to make sure. So now I'm about ready to... Okay, just finish the supermarket. So
Our city's defenses are as thin as a Cracker Jack box, sir. Now you do what you like, but don't come hollering to me when some upstart nation puts your palace to the torch.
And who will pay for all of this, sir?
You're Einstein, sir. I mean, you are the E to the MC squared, like a clock speed doubled microchip, sir. We're #1 in science!
Let's do lunch, sir. All is well, sir. Quite bullish.
Sir, there is a technology called espionage. I suggest you research it.
I agree, sir.
I don't mean to be stepping on your blue suede shoe, sir, but a land without luxury is like a hound dog without a bone. It's not happy.
I disagree, sir.
I disagree, sir.